Tudor tier list. My thoughts on all the Tudor references we could think of last night, and I've thought of some more, but ignore that. We're moving past it. How are you? I'm good, because I'm not a watch expert. I'm just a nerd. So if you disagree with my thoughts, you know what to do. Comment and subscribe and like. Do those nice things. There's not nearly as many references on this video as there were on the Rolex tier list, so I might be able to go into a little bit more detail for all of you guys who thought I didn't go into enough detail and was too opinionated on a tier list. Because there was someone who was like, why are you not being objective on your tier? Oh, it's a nice drink.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Terry. It's a weird drink.
For the viewers, it's not a proper cocktail, but it's pineapple juice and mango gin.
Pineapple juice and mango gin. It's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad at all. It's drinkable. It's got very, very strong alcohol taste. Anyway, watches. That's what we're here for. First watch, Black Bay 58. The black version, the main version. I'm gonna be contentious right off the bat. I don't like the colouring of it. I think it's a great watch, but it feels dated in the Tudor catalogue now. They need to update it. It doesn't live up to the current like Black Bay Burgundy or the Black Bay 54 because it's not got a T-fit clasp. It's just got normal micro adjust. I think they could slim it down. So I'm gonna put it in pretty good. Black Bay 58 goes in pretty good. So this is the Black Bay 39mm with the static bezel. It's the static bezel Black Bays, 39mm. I'm going to include the all steel ones, whatever the dial colour, all together. 39mm, all steel Black Bay. I think that is a banging watch. What do you think, Ted?
Yeah, I think it's pretty bang. A lot of these Tudors are very nice, aren't they?
I feel like there's not going to be many in meh.
You're going to struggle.
Or not good. But the 39mm Black Bay, static bezel, whatever the dial colour, it's a nice watch. T-fit clasp, the 5-link bracelet. I've talked about this recently, but the 5-link bracelet is dope. So yeah, goes in banging because it's next. The Tudor Ranger. I don't think the Ranger deserves a not good. What do you think, Terry?
It's a bit bland, the Ranger, isn't it?
It's very bland. I think it's a meh for me. It's a big old meh. I don't like the shape of the hour hand. I don't like the numerals. I think if they made like a static bezel pelagos, but with the same sort of bezel design but brush as the Black Bay we just talked about, that'd be great. Like the square hour markers, the snowflake hour hand. So like a static bezel pelagos, I think that'd be great. I think that'd be a better Ranger than the Ranger is. Yeah, Terry, can we just like ring up Rolex and be like, yeah, can you make a static bezel pelagos, please? That'd be sick. I would get that. Oh my god. Sorry, I'm actually just dreaming about that watch now. Yeah, bin off the Ranger. I don't think it's very nice at all. I do like the taper on the bracelet. Maybe the taper's a bit extreme though, but it's got a nice bracelet. Yeah, it's just a bit uggy. The Royal Day-Date. I don't like the Royal. I get it. I get the Royal. I get what they were going for. It's a really good price. It's a very good price. I think every reference of the Royal, most references of the Royal are under $3,000, which for day-date complication, for the integrated bracelet design. The integrated bracelet design is really cool. And it's quite a popular watch. It's actually quite popular, but BUTT, it doesn't speak to me. I don't like the watch. I don't think it looks great. I think it's a great price. I'm gonna put it top tier meh. I don't like it enough for it to go in pretty good. I don't like it nearly as much as the Black Bay 58, but I feel like it doesn't really deserve meh. So think of that as like, pretend there was a 6th tier between pretty good and meh. That's where the Royal is, okay? Cool. The Black Bay 39 again. I didn't realize we had multiple references of the Black Bay 39 on here. So that was like the silver dial. This is the black dial. I actually prefer the black dial. The black dial is fire. Pew, 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 pew. Yeah, black dial's fire. I really like it. It's a sick watch. We love it. Ooh, things are happening on my YouTube app. I have a reply to a comment. Someone asked me what the best skeleton watch to get for 250 euros is. And I was like, honestly, no idea. Probably a Pelagos. No, not a Pelagos, a rotary. I'm thinking about Tudor too much. Probably a rotary watch. Rotary must do. Or a swatch. Rotary or swatch. One of them. Probably do a skeleton watch that's semi-decent for that price. To be honest, if you have $250, don't go for something skeletonized. It'll look cheap. Anyway, the Royal Date 38mm. I'm gonna say that's pretty good. I think it's better than the big Day-Date, but I still don't really like it. That is bottom tier pretty good. That's bottom tier pretty good, okay? The Black Bay Pro. Oh, the Black Bay Pro. This watch is going to be a headache. Okay, so doesn't have a rotational bezel, so it's only 2 time zone. Just like the Explorer. It's got the GMT hand. It's got the date. So it's got lots of complications for a Black Bay. GMT and date, that's pretty cool. But no rotational bezel, but it's a really nice watch. 39mm, so it's a beautiful size, brilliant size. But it's a slab. It's so thick. For that reason, the Black Bay Pro goes in the same... It's going to be pretty good. It's a pretty good. That hurts me, because I really like that watch. I just think it's a bit thick. If I want to watch from Tudor with all those complications, I'd go Black Bay GMT. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that. The Black Bay Chrono white dial. This is showing it on the fabric strap. And by the way, Tudor's fabric straps are phenomenal. They're a bit short and a bit fiddly. But in terms of the actual like weave and the thread count and everything, wonderful, beautiful. Turn to page 394. Potter. I don't know where that came from. But yeah, Black Bay Chrono, white dial, the Panda. That's fire. Or is it banging? Is it fire or banging? I think it's fire. I like white dials with black contrast subdials. I am a basic biash. So you don't have to... Yeah, you don't have to... Beep you out. I'm a basic biash, okay? Yeah. It's a great watch though. 200 meters, water resistance. No, sorry, not water resistance, waterproofness. 200 meters. It's great. I think it's really, really cool. It's a decent price as well at $4,500. Now that you can actually buy them, now that you can actually just walk into an AD and get one, why wouldn't you? Do you ever reply to that, Terry? Why wouldn't you? I mean, it's a big watch. It is.
Maybe if you got small breasts, you wouldn't.
Oh, shut up. I think it would suit me. So the Black Bay 31, steel and gold, silver dial. Guys, it's steel and gold. Silver dial, so not even like a contrast dial. That's a meh for me. That's worse than the Ranger, in my opinion. That's a big meh. Yeah, don't like it. What about though? Yeah, everyone knows my opinion on steel and gold. It's not a bit of me. It's not a bit of me. But what about though the Black Bay 58925, made of solid sterling silver? This watch, it's not really one if I owned it, I wouldn't wear it very often. But there's those outfits I would wear it with, and it would look amazing. I think the design of it is a bit washed out. Is a bit monochromatic, but I still think it's a beautiful, really good watch. The material science behind the mix of silver is amazing as well. It's a Black Bay 58, but if I was to get that watch, I think I'd get it on the fabric. Oh my god. And the fact it's got like a sapphire case back, and it's still 200 meters water resistance and all these things, and the fact that it'll patina really nicely and you can just give it a clean because it's silver. good watch, the 925. I do like it. The 54. Where am I going to put the 54, Terry?
Well, it's going to be in fire, isn't it?
No, I'm going to put it in...
Year.
I'm going to put it in not good. Yeah, Black Bay 54 isn't... No, it's fire. Top tier fire. It's got all the reasons I like the Black Bay 58, which I put in pretty good, plus a ton more. I prefer the colour scheme, I prefer the size, I prefer the slimness. I love the fact that it has the T-fit clasp. All of these things just elevates the experience. Slice off some thickness, slice off 2mm, make it a really versatile colour scheme on the bezel, and yeah, oh yes. Ooh. If I could pick one Tudor to wear for the rest of my life, it'd be that, out of their current catalogue. If I had to pick a one watch collection from Tudor, it would be that. I'll be honest. Now, about the Black Bay GMT. This is the one with the opaline dial, the blue and red bezel. Yeah, the opaline dial can show 3 time zones, 200 meters water resistance, 48 click bezel, so it can show the 3rd time zone in half-an-hour increments as well. I'd say that's banging. I think that's a banging watch. I really like it. It's cool. The opaline dial has apparently not been a massive success for Tudor. Apparently they haven't sold loads. But I don't think that's really fair of the consumers, because the opaline dial looks way better in person than it does in pictures. It's got steel decoration on all of the, rather than bronze like we're used to on the Black Bays. It's got steel on all the hour markers and everything, and it looks phenomenal. It looks phenomenal. Phenomenal. Do 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 do. Phenomenal. Do 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 do. Phenomenal. Do 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 do. Right, moving on. Black Bay Chrono though, the S&G, black dial, because they also do a champagne dial. I want to say it's pretty good. I want to so badly, but I'd never get it. In a million years, I would never get that watch. I could have all the money in the world to get whatever watch I wanted from Tudor, and I would not get a Black Bay Chrono S&G. And for that reason, it's got to go in meh. It's a great watch. It's a brilliant watch, but it's not for me, okay? It's got all the benefits of all the other Black Bay Chronos, of all the other Black Bays, in fact. A little big, but I just don't like the styling. I think the black is better than the champagne dial. In fact, we're going to say the champagne dial version is what drags the S&G Chrono down to meh. If it was the black dial, it would go the bottom of pretty good, but the champagne dial ruins it. I don't like a champagne dial. I'm sorry, Terry. I'm sorry. This was a little bit silly of our producer.
Producer Terry failed.
We are lumping the entire 1926 collection into a single reference. To be honest, I genuinely think the 1926 is probably the least interesting watch to talk about from Tudor. Still great watch, still automatic, even if it's not an in-house movement. Still 100 meters waterproof. Really interesting story behind it. I just don't think it's that interesting. It's not for me. And for that reason, I think I would wear the 39. Particularly, it's got a really nice guilloche dial. It's got a really nice version with blued hour markers and blued hands. For that reason, that one reference is going to raise the 1926 to pretty good, because I would wear that one. But there's also many ones which I put in meh. The Black Bay GMT black dial, that one. So the opaline dial I put in banging. I want to put the black dial in banging. It's the same watch, but I feel like the black dial it's a really great watch. I would get the black dial. I would, genuinely. So I'm going to put it top tier pretty good, which by the way is the same tier as the 58 and Black Bay Pro, both of which I like. but I just think it's that watch is a little bit plain. It has a stigma behind that watch because people are like, oh, it's just ripping off the GMT Master 2. No! But yeah, I sort of get you. But no! But I do understand you. But no, you're wrong. I sort of understand. But no. Stop it. But it sort of is. No. Bad. Silly. Bad. Next up, we have the Black Bay Bronze. It's so big. The Black Bay Bronze is a chunky monkey. I don't like the hour markers for 3, 6, and 9. It's like, I don't like the fact they're numerals rather than just dots. Oh, that's got me stumped. Bottom tier, pretty good. I would never wear it. If I had it in my collection, it would never get any wrist time. I still think it's a good watch. Tudor doesn't make any watches that aren't good or good value. All of these watches we're talking about are great value for money. But if I had that watch, it would never get any wrist time. And actually, I think it's the same for the FXD. The Red Bull FXD 3-hander. I think that's a meh. It's cool, but it's not for me. This is going to get me bullied.
I like it.
I do like it, but if I owned it, it wouldn't get any wrist time. I like the FXD as a line. I'm going to do the FXD Chrono as well. I prefer the Chrono. So the Chrono is going to go in pretty good. Probably I'm going to put it next to the 58 in pretty good. I like the fact they've made a Chrono FXD. That makes me happy. Makes me excited to see what they'll do on future Pelagoses, how they'll expand the line. And I like to see Tudor trying new things, but I'm not a fan of the colour scheme. That dark blue and that red, it's just not a fan of it. Still a great watch. The forged carbon cases on those Pelagos, on those Red Bull Elingi FXDs is really, really cool. So I'm going into more detail. I'm trying to go into more detail and weighing it up, but sometimes the answer is just, it's not for me. And I know that's not insightful, but screw you. It's my tier list. I'm allowed to have an opinion, so there we go. Black Bay Chrono, black dial. It's a banging watch, but I prefer the white dial. Much prefer the white dial. Actually, I'm going to put the black dial in pretty good. It's a great watch. It's a brilliant watch for all the reasons that the white dial is. I just prefer the white dial. The aesthetics please me more, but it's still a great watch for all the reasons I went through before. The Pelagos LHD 42mm. Yeah, the Pelagos LHD. I think it's way better than the left-hand drive GMT Master 2 because the date is at 3 o'clock where it belongs. So the dial still looks balanced. The dial still looks correct, even with the crown at the wrong side. The GMT Master 2 Sprite with everything on the left hand. So I'm gonna give them kudos. I think that's pretty good. If I had to wear a watch, I'm gonna put that top tier. No, actually, it's banging. It's banging, actually. I'm going to change it. If I had to wear a watch on my right wrist, for whatever reason, Pelagos LHD, we go with it. Now, the Black Bay 58 18 karat. Gorgeous green dial. Gorgeous 18 karat yellow gold case. Gorgeous alligator leather strap. I've worn the exact one that David Beckham wore to Wimbledon. I've tried it on. It looks cool. That watch is fire! It's 14 grand, so maybe it doesn't represent the best value within the Tudor catalogue, but it's still a solid gold watch for £14,000, which is pretty cool when you think about it. So that watch is fire! There we go. Fire. It's actually not bad. Now the Black Bay P01. What were Tudor thinking when they made this? Yeah, I get it's like sort of a tool watch. It's sort of a professional watch. It's sort of this and that. But Tudor, when you designed it, did you not look at the piece of paper and go, this ain't it, guys. This isn't the one. Features wise, like all Tudors are, features wise, it's banging. Looks wise, it is not good. It's bad. It's bad. I do not like the P01. Claire de Rose. The Claire de Rose is a really, really cool story. It was named after Charles I's lover called Claire, who he used to bring roses. That's literally the story. Also, he used to bring her roses from St. James's Square in London, where the Tudor HQ in London is based on that square, so sort of explains the story a little bit. The Claire de Rose, if I were a woman, I would wear a Claire de Rose. I think it's a beautiful, beautiful ladies' watch. I think it's a great budget alternative to automatic alternative with a beautiful cabochon on the crown to a Cartier. Amazing alternative to a Cartier for about £2,500, and it's automatic. Yeah, banging watch. Can't wait to see what they do with it in the future. I hope they don't get rid of it. They won't be getting rid of it. The Tudor Royal Day mixed steel and gold, chocolate dial looks lovely. Diamond dial markers. It is gaudy as hell. It's a good price for gaudy, but in my humble opinion, it's my tier list, I don't need to give a reason because I just don't think this watch looks nice at all. It would never grace my wrist in a million years. It's not good. We can ignore the next watch because it's already on the tier list at fire. It's the 5-link Black Bay Burgundy. In fact, that watch is so great. It deserves to be on the tier list twice. Black Bay Burgundy. Yeah, there we go. The 3-link bracelet, I think I put at banging, and so I'd also put the rubber variant at banging if we were talking about all of the references. Slightly different pictures used for both of those watches, I think. One's bigger. The one that says Burgundy is bigger. The one that says MT520 or 5602 is a bit smaller. The Pelagos 39, I think that's top tier banging. It's top tier banging watch. Brilliant size. It won, I think, La Petite Aiguille this year. Or it won a big award at the GPHG this year. Brilliant watch. Small. Oh, just lovely. The Black Bay GMT S&G. It's steel and gold, but I feel like it's classy. It's like, it's a very classy watch. I'm actually going to say that Black Bay GMT, even though it's steel and gold, I'm going to put it top tier pretty good. I'd rather get the steel and gold Black Bay over the Black Dial GMT. And yeah, people are like, it's just a Tudor root beer. Oh. And yeah, but also no, because you're paying £4,500 and it's a brilliant, lovely watch. I'd rather get the Black Bay GMT steel and gold than the Rolex root beer GMT Master 2. Sue me. That has nice aesthetics. I think it's muted. It's muted enough with its bezel colours. It's lovely. The Black Bay Chrono steel and gold. Oh, we do have the champagne dial. Okay, so the Black Bay Chrono steel and gold with the black dial goes up to pretty good. Moving it. The Black Bay Chrono steel and gold with the champagne dial goes to meh. No, actually, no, it's a full champagne. It's going to not good. I don't like champagne dials. Stop making champagne dials. And actually, I'm going to move up the Black Dial Chrono with the Black Bay GMT. The Black Bay 39 S&G diamond bezel. It's meh. It's got a diamond bezel. It's got a champagne dial. And it's like steel and gold. It's all things I don't like. All things I do not like. Awful. But what about, I hear you asking, the Black Bay 58 Bronze Boutique Edition, the full bronze one, full bronze bracelet, full bronze everything. It's a nice watch, but I feel like it's going to patina really badly. Whenever I've handled this watch, I was made to wear gloves in both hands because human contact will mean it has to be sent off to be refinished. I think that's a little silly. You get it with all bronze watches. I think it's meh. Now the FXD Black US Navy. That's a banging watch. That's my favourite Pelagos actually. That's my favourite. It's definitely my favourite FXD. Might be my favourite Pelagos. But we've missed some watches, which aren't on this list. So what about the ceramic? What about the black base ceramic? It's pretty good. It's not for me. I don't like all black watches. I think if I want an all black watch, I'll get a G-Shock. I think they fit the vibe better. But the black base ceramic, I think that's a pretty good watch. Obviously, it was the first META certified black base, so it deserves all the props for that, and it is really cool. The Pelagos blue, that's pretty good. Obviously, features-wise, it's the same as the FXD. I just don't like the color scheme as much. That's what a lot of this is about. It's about aesthetics. And I'm sorry, but aesthetics are subjective. If I was going to do this all down to features, particularly features for the price, and like service intervals and stuff, they'd all be fire or banging because they've all got 8 to 10 year service intervals. They're all automatic and 100 meters waterproof. So yeah, sorry, I have to go off the subjective matter of aesthetics. That's all I've got to go on, and what I think of it. Sue me, it's a tier list.
Not just a tier list, it's your tier list.
My tier list. Right. And what about Harrods Black Bay? Harrods Black Bay. What does that actually look like? I can't remember. Harrods Black Bay. Here we go. Here's the Harrods Black Bay. I think they only do it in a 41mm. Yeah, it's only available in a 41mm. I think it's really nice. It's even got green text on the dial. I think that goes in banging. That's a banging watch. What about the Macy's? To be honest, there's loads of watches we've missed. That's as much time as we're willing to talk about these watches. Like the Black Bay 58 Blue, it's pretty good. That's another watch I just remembered. If there's a specific watch that we haven't talked about and you want information on, you want to know my thoughts on it, please do put a comment down below and ask. I will reply to them all, even if it takes me a few days, because I need to be in the right mood. But please ask. I'd be happy to tell you. But what do you think? What do you think of my choices? What do you think of my reasons and my opinions? Are they garbage? Am I a garbage human being? Do you find me funny? Do you not find me funny? Do you wish I would have put humor in this video like Nico Leonard? Sorry, I'm throwing so much shade. Whatever you think, please do like and subscribe. It helps us out a lot. Just remember to what?
Watch yourselves.
Give Terry love in the comments and watch yourselves.